Okay, let's do this.
Rolling.
Hi, I'm Gemma and I've just finished the first year of the Bachelor of Screen Production.
Hi, my name's Thomas Green and I've just finished my first year in the bachelor's degree.
I found my first year in the bachelor's program such a rewarding experience. I got to meet so many amazing people and work with so many creatives, and just learning so much from the teachers who've had such a wide experience in the film industry and all different sectors of the film industry as well. I'm really grateful for the experience.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was everything I expected it to be as well, and I definitely got everything I wanted to get out of it for sure. Everything being hands-on, that's what I really wanted, and that's what's offered here, which is I think a really good aspect of the school. So I'm really happy about that as well, and just the teachers that are able to guide us through the process and everything. I think it's really done well.
I think my favourite part of the year was the big project we did for our production design class, where we got to sort of dress up our workshop room as a set, and I was working on costume and I got to design a costume that was used for one of the characters in it. And we did a few little camera tricks, this magical realism little film, and it was really lovely. There was this one part, because I was acting in it, where I was floating. So I was standing up and the camera was tilting up. It looked really cool.
Favorite part of the year was definitely when we got to make everyone's films. That was super fun. That was the first real chance everyone got to get to work with each other and see how everyone gets along in that aspect and everything, and it was phenomenal. So much fun.
I would say either it's going to be pre or production. I love organizing things. I love my folders. I love my Google Drive. I love writing notes. Also script writing. I love doing that, and especially all the production design work. Love making mood boards. That's one of my favorite things. And then also working on set is great because you just it's such a collaborative art form, and you get to work with so many people and hear their ideas and share. It's really lovely.
The pre-production phase, it's also, I reckon, the most stressful as well. So that kind of excites me as well, which is strange, but I just love being able to, when the idea is so early and fresh and it's super, super exciting and there's a good energy in the room and the want and need to get it done and have your finished product at the end, because that's always such a rewarding experience for sure.
The biggest project I've completed so far is I've just finished editing my major project film for the first year, and that's a 7-minute film about two cowgirls that get tangled up in their boss's hot sauce related demise.
The biggest project would have been my producing role on James McDonald's short film, Such a Night. That was a really good opportunity to be able to work with James especially, and work with his creative interests and everything, and see how he works in the field. Something
unexpected that I learned this year was that there's actually so much creativity in editing. Going into the start of my editing course, I was oh, I hate editing, it's all just computers and I hate computers. But then actually when I got into it and learned a lot of the theory behind it, I realized there's so much creative freedom and then so much you can do with the footage. You can tell completely different stories with the same footage, and I think that's really beautiful.
Something unexpected that I learned this year would have definitely been the process of getting the creative image and aspect in your head and getting it into something tangible, something that you can actually see and work with. It's a lot harder than I thought originally.
A piece of advice I would like to give to people who would just be starting their first year is to go watch movies. Go to the cinema, watch films you don't like, watch films you like, watch international films, go to film festivals, meet people at the cinema, talk to them, because you're going to learn so much, and there's so much you can take from all these different types of films. It's not just these big budget Hollywood films that are going to change you as a filmmaker. It's the independent filmmakers, it's the queer filmmakers, it's the experimental filmmakers. So it's really important, go to the cinema.
A piece of advice I would give to someone would be organisation. Organisation is definitely key. It'll get pretty hectic going on through the weeks of the semester and everything, so you want to make sure you've got at least a notebook or a diary that you can have everything in scheduled, so you know what's coming up, what you've missed, what you need to do, etc. That's something that really helped me.
I'm really looking forward to doing documentary in the second year. I haven't done any non-fiction film work before, so I'm really looking forward to getting to know all about that sort of area of filmmaking.
Definitely making our documentaries or pitching for our documentaries, because that's something we haven't gotten to do yet, and it's something that's new for me especially, so I'm super excited to be able to challenge myself in an area that I'm familiar with.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, oh my God. gosh, I did it, I survived.
Yay!
Woo.
Okay, cool. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next year.
Watch this space. Check back in again in a year because